Dear students, continuing with our lecture series on reduction of organic compounds, the next lecture is on Mirvin-Pondroff-Verlet reduction, which is popularly called as MPV reduction. This is a very important reduction reaction where, as we know, that reduction is conversion of an atom from a higher oxidation state to a lower oxidation state. That is, if say your atom is having oxidation number 3, and after the reaction if it changes to a lower oxidation state, that is 2, we say that atom has been reduced from oxidation state 3 to oxidation state 2. So from higher oxidation state to a lower oxidation state. Or the reactant was having oxidation state 4, it is reduced to 2. Here also from higher oxidation state to lower oxidation state. Or it was having 2 oxidation state and it is reduced to 1 oxidation state. So such type of reactions where an atom in the reactant is converted from a higher oxidation state to the lower oxidation state, they are called as reduction reactions. In addition, if we talk in terms of molecules, that if in a reactant we add hydrogen across, say in these examples, across these saturated unsaturated compounds like carbonyls or nitriles, we add hydrogens across these bonds to make them saturated bonds, then also addition of hydrogen is also known as reduction in terms of organic chemistry. Or gain of electrons, this reduction will take place only through gain of electrons. So gain of electrons is also a process which is known as a reduction reaction. Many metals they have been used in these reduction reactions, and the metal or metal complex which is very effective in reduction of a reactant from higher oxidation state to lower oxidation state, that is called as a reducing agent. And the extent of reducing agent or ability of that metal to act as a reducing agent depends on the reduction potential of that metal. Higher the reduction potential, higher will be the ability of that metal to act as a reducing agent. And in organic chemistry, metal hydride reductions, they are very important for different types of functional group transformation reactions. And the most commonly used metal hydride complexes, they belong to lithium aluminum hydride or their derivatives, or alkoxy aluminate reagents, or borohydride based complexes. They have been used for different types of reduction reactions in organic chemistry. So in the present lecture we will discuss mainly about MPV reduction, that is Mirvin-Pondroff-Verlet reduction. And here the aluminium isopropoxide in isopropanol as solvent is used as the reagent for these types of reduction reactions, where ketones, they are converted into the corresponding alcohols. For example, you can see over here, if we are having a ketone of this type and we react this with aluminium isopropoxide in presence of isopropanol as a solvent, the isopropanol will be oxidized to acetone, whereas this carbonyl compound will be reduced to the corresponding alcohol. Actually, the mechanism of the reaction is like this, that the oxygen of the carbonyl group first coordinates with the metal, that is aluminium metal, to have a metal coordination complex with the substrate. So this substrate is carbonyl group, and metal coordination leads to the formation of this type of cyclic transition state, where metal is coordinated with the oxygen, and then the transfer of the hydride from this aluminium complex takes place in this manner in a cyclic transition state. This hydride goes to this electropositive carbon atom, and because of that, this carbon oxygen double bond tries to be converted into carbon oxygen single bond, and a metal is a bond is formed between aluminium and this oxygen, and then this bond breaks, and our this moiety is converted into acetone. And then this moiety which has been formed through this cyclic transition state involving the carbonyl compound then undergoes hydrolysis to give us alcohols as the product. So this is how carbonyl compounds, they can be converted into alcohols through these types of cyclic transition states, which can be formed from metal carbonyl coordination. So some of the examples of MPB reduction, for example, if this is applied to alpha beta unsaturated ketone derivatives like this, then one of the keto group will be reduced, and we will get allylic alcohols as the product. So when this is reduced, in the meantime, through coordination with the metal, the isopropyl alcohol, which is being used as a solvent, will be converted into ketone, and this oxygen through metal coordination also interacts at this position with the removal of methanol, and lactone is formed at this place also. So basically, because of the presence of this ester group, here we are getting this lactone, which is not further reduced by aluminium isopropoxide, but only this carbonyl ketone of alpha beta unsaturated moiety is reduced to the allylic alcohol, and in this way we can say the aluminium isopropoxide is acting as a selective reagent for oxidation of alpha beta unsaturated ketones to the allylic alcohols, where carbon carbon double bond is not affected, and even the lactone ring is not further reduced by this reagent. Then this MPB reduction can also take place enantioselectively if we use these types of chiral reagent R binol. Then when prochiral ketones like this, they are treated with aluminium hydride in presence of these R binol, which are chiral in nature. These will interact with aluminium hydride, and they will form a complex of the metal with these chiral reagents, and that chiral reagent will then interact with the substrate, and these ketones, they will be reduced to the alcohols, but the reaction is enantioselective. That is, one of the isomer of enantiomer of the alcohol is formed in more amount in comparison to the other enantiomer. So that is why this reaction is called as enantioselective reaction, and the products formed have been found to have 30 to 80% of enantiomeric excess, depending upon what is this R. So whether this is methyl group or alkyl group or substituted aryl group, depending upon that, the anisomeric success in case of the alcohols formed will be there. But our reagent can act as a anisotrophic reagent in presence of these types of chiral compounds. Similarly, the anisotrophic reduction in case of oxane 4-on derivatives like this can also take place, and these will also lead to the formation of isomeric chiral alcohols. So you can see that here no other group, say either this one diphenyl tertiabutyl group is also not affected, this methoxy group is also not affected, and this reagent trimethyl aluminium reagent in presence of isopropyl alcohol, this selectively reduces this keto group, and this alcohol formed may have hydroxyl group in beta position or in alpha position. So both the isomers, they are formed, but one isomer is formed in 84% yield and this isomer is formed in 15% yield. So that is why we say that the product formation is anisoselective in this particular example. Similarly, in this type of oxane 4-on derivative, here also you can see that the reaction is anisoselective in nature. This product is formed in 73% amount, where one keto is reduced to the alcohol where hydroxyl group is beta and other hydroxyl group is alpha. So this is formed in more amount, that is 73% yield, whereas this product where both the hydroxyl groups of the alcohol formed, they are in beta orientation. So such type of reactions, they are called as anisoselective reactions, where one of the anisomer formed is in the higher amount as compared to the other anisomer. So these are the references which have been consulted for preparing this lecture. Thank you very much.